Hey everybody, welcome to another video with me, Jason at Screen Photographic 2021. We made it at last and hope you're all doing well, looking after yourselves in these crazy times, and vaccines are here now, aren't they? So hopefully we'll all get one soon and we can return back to some semblance of normal life, which would be good, wouldn't it? Now, one thing that somebody's asked me recently is about how they protect their images online and how they protect themselves. And I recently had an online interview with somebody who was asking me questions around this and saying that, you know, she's a model herself and a writer and you know, a creator, and how can she make sure that somebody's not using her content maliciously? You know, the images out there on the internet unfortunately can be downloaded and used for free, and that's where we have a bit of a problem. But I'd like to talk to you today about a website which is completely free to use, and that's this one here, called Lapixa.com. So this is what the homepage looks like. And you can, does exactly what it says you can do. So find your stolen photos for free, and it's a great service. So Lapixa basically represent you as a creative, be you a photographer, a model, a designer, wherever your content may be. You can upload to the service, and it has a technology in which I'll demonstrate with you shortly, which then trawls the internet for your image where it's being used. Horror stories that I've heard are people who've perhaps stolen a photograph and they're using it as a profile picture on, you know, a fake social media site to try and dupe people out of money or scam them. You've also got examples where people are using images in work, in documents, in publications, even big companies using them in marketing, which they have no right to do without contacting the IP holder or the property owner of the image or the copyright holder of the photographer. So it's a really simple service. I've already signed up with details. It takes an email address, a few bits of information, and once you've signed in, it tells you how many images you've already uploaded to the service. You can upload a maximum of 2,000, and I believe you can contact them and pay a fee if you upload more. Shows how many cases you've got in progress, possible earnings of the photo, cases successful, and earnings from each case. Now mine is 0, which is good, because it means that nobody's using my work maliciously. It means that no one's being ripped off. It's very easy to do, so you literally upload your images like you would in any other website. Matches images can be displayed in the matches area, and you decide which case should be submitted. So if somebody's using your image and you've said, yeah, okay, you can use it, then, you know, there's a little bit of honesty in that, but Lapixa are very, very good at what they do. So I'm just going to take you through it quite quickly. So I've got an image saved on my desktop, which is this one here that I did with a shoot in between lockdowns in 2020 of Eliza. So we're going to wait for it to be uploaded. So as soon as I find the matches, I'll email you. Okay. So if it takes a little bit of time for it to trawl the server. It's not in real time, and it will upload. One image is usually quite quick, but if you're uploading a batch of images, it can take some time. But it does offer you the option to enable a sitemap URL, FTP upload images. They're going to be bringing Facebook integration soon. It already has Instagram, so any pictures on your Instagram account, you can automatically import them into Lapixa, again completely free of charge, and see if people are using your images maliciously, if you like, trying to extort money out of people, extort money out of you, or you know, basically use your content. Really good if you've got a personal Instagram account as well. We have pictures of your friends and family on there. You want to be dropping them into something like this every so often, just to make sure that you've got that backup and that safety for you. You can see I've got a number of images already on here that I've uploaded. This one's been shown in 3 different places, so let's find out where. So that's been shown on Alamy Images. Okay, so that's a stock image website. I've hosted the image up on there, but I haven't made it publicly searchable, but it stores an Alamy server. Now if this had been a different website, I could arrange a claim through Lapixa, and they would go through the process of doing that. And you can go and check your dashboard, which is at the top here. And if you didn't have any claims, as I've said, they would show up. And Lapixa keep you posted every step of the way. Any matches for your images where they come up, obviously you need to upload the images on there to see that. Any cases which are running at the moment, and any images. Now when it does find a match, it does notify you by email, and then that gives you the chance to review that match, see where the image is being hosted, and then decide whether or not you want to take that forward. I have had a couple of matches, but they've been on websites where I know those images are going to appear, and so nothing's happened. I do have a photographer friend of mine who has had one of his images used without his permission, which he found from Lapixa, and he actually managed to get some money out of the person who'd been using it, quite a large sum as well. So things like this do work. I believe there are other services that offer this as well, some for a fee, some for free. But in a nutshell, all Lapixa is a reverse image search, which links in and tells you where your image is being found with a legal entity at the back. I believe they take money out of any claim they take, so it doesn't actually cost you anything at all. Kind of a no-win, no-fee service. But that's Lapixa, so I'm not affiliated with them in any way. They're not sponsoring this video in any way. It's just a way of showing where you can enable images and see where matches are coming from. It's already pulled that picture of Eliza up, so it's already found it, it's already hosted it on its site. Quite a good image, isn't it? And it's going to show where any matches may come up. None at all. So that's good. So no examples, but just something I wanted to make you aware of to protect your IP. Now that can be as a photographer, as a model, as a designer, as anybody at all, just to make sure that you are looking after your images, you're making sure that nobody's taking advantage of them, and that any images that you are putting up online, you're always aware of where they are. So that was Lapixa. I hope you found that useful, and I'll see you in the next video. You take care, guys.